welcome Taurus to Gemini to your July Astro Dice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Let's get started in here. For those of you who are new, this is where I take tarot with astrology and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses, and that one house is what we are making the whole reading about, right? That's what's focused on. Okay, let's see. You have Mercury. We are in Mercury Retrograde until about the 24th or so. So we do have Cancer energy coming in into the first house. Ooh, house of self. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Some kind of brutal truth may be coming out of this situation with this Mercury over here. How you think, talk, and communicate within Cancer season over here. Cancer. Not only just Cancer season, but Cancer itself. The energy is emotionally sensitive, caring, and loving. And going straight into the first house of self. What people see and the impressions you give them. And how also you see yourself. This is some kind of massive shift where your internal thoughts are like spilling out, my friends, out into the open. You're speaking directly from the heart with some kind of undeniable raw power. I just feel like the mask drops off. Some kind of brutal truth is going to shock everyone. Like something is going on there. So let's see what's going on here. Straight into the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. You do have the 8 of Wands. There's that communication coming underneath that Mercury. The Death card. Transformation. And the 3 of Swords. Okay. So there is definitely some kind of quick movement going on, whether it's communication or you rising to the top of something. Because there's definitely some kind of massive influx. I still feel it's rapid in communication. Because it's sitting underneath the Mercury. Some kind of news, fast-moving events. And it's like triggering this swift. It's an irreversible ending is what it is with the Death card. There's an ending here. And you can see that. It's like this truth, this communication makes this ending. And this total transformation. With this ending comes a total transformation. It's like this sudden collapse brings some kind of painful heartbreak, though. You know that this is going to hurt. Some kind of separation, some kind of stinging emotional wound, but it's bringing this out into the open, right? It's out in the open, like I said before. Some kind of truth is going to bring this out into the open, how much it hurts. For those of you who do lose someone, my condolences to you. Especially if it's a family member, since Cancer is in the house of family. But it could just be somebody that you truly love, right? Somebody you deeply care about. Ace of Swords to the King of Pentacles. To the 2 of Cups. There's some kind of breakthrough that's happening over here. And there it is again, that absolute truth with the Ace of Swords. But it's also bringing in this mental clarity that's like cutting through any kind of noise that's surrounding you during the mid-month. And there could be some kind of an epiphany that's happening. But it's allowing you, whatever this is, this loud noise, this epiphany, this understanding, this clarity of you speaking your truth, brings in this massive financial security, power, stability, feeling more stable within a situation. From this grounded position, it's almost like you're entering into this beautiful balance with the 2 of Cups. You're definitely feeling more aligned. See this. Yeah. There's a lot of harmony here. Could be another loving partnership or some kind of mutual agreement that's going on. Even you and your higher self becoming one in the first house, aligning with yourself after this death card, after this transformation, after this letting go, after, for some of you, a tragedy. It's like where you're trying to rebalance yourself as much as you can. For some of you, I just want to bring this in. After this death, some of you might be getting an inheritance with the King of Pentacles, which starts helping you stabilize your life from a different point, but you're also trying to align yourself for harmony, the peace of mind. It doesn't mean that you're healed, because you still have Three of Swords, and I don't believe in certain situations that you're just gonna, there's no such thing as healing overnight. You may never heal completely, especially if you literally, like I said, my condolences to you, lose a loved one. There may always be that empty spot, but at least whatever is going on for some of you, if it is some kind of inheritance or something, it's something that you're cherished. For some of you, it could even be that you're getting something like an heirloom, but it's something that it could be that you're cherishing, that's bringing back that harmony. You know, if we were digging deeper into the situation, you could even have Six of Cups. You could have this nostalgic feeling, you know, like getting mom's ring or grandma's teapot set or something like that, where we used to always sit and have tea. You see what I'm saying? So I do feel, yeah, because it's definitely focusing right through this very fast time within your life, because, you know, everything's going to feel like it's moving very fast in the mid-month, even though there might still feel a piece of stagnation. And if it's not that, it's just letting go of somebody who is dear to you. Could be a lover, however it is, but it still feels like that's what's going on. You're still trying to soul connect yourself, okay? Together. The end of the month. Yeah, there's that stagnant energy. Yeah. Eight of Cups. The walking away. If you know you just let go and walked away from someone, that's fine. But there's definitely this piece of someone has left. However that is. Okay. And that you, for some of you, even feel left behind in this scenario. But you're trying, that's why you're trying to rebalance. No matter what it is, you're trying to rebalance for that peace of mind and harmony. Trying to clear your mind. Speaking your truth. The King of Pentacles is definitely yourself. So, I mean, there's this intense feeling of imbalance, even though you're trying to balance yourself here. And the end of the month, you still feel that imbalance. That's why I said your pains and stuff are not going to go. Just, you're still going to feel that weight. There could be impatience. But you're realizing this situation is completely out of alignment, no matter what this, it's almost like no matter how much I can try to find the peace within myself, in the end month, you're like, it's still completely out of alignment. I feel it's you that's completely out of alignment. Because you can only make these heavy emotional choices for yourself, because you know that no matter what, I'm telling you, you feel kind of like left out in the cold. And it's not even left out in the cold, it's just left behind. Because you know you had to let somebody go, or you knew you had to walk away, or you know that life doesn't last forever. Whatever that scenario is for you. This is a heavy emotional reading. But you know, no matter what happens, this is still moving past that disappointing situation. If you know you left a relationship because somebody was being sneaky, being deceptive, trying to cut corners behind your back, you might even feel that as well, though, too. You might even be dealing, even if this is a death situation, you could feel that there's a third person in this situation who's trying to cut corners, who's trying to be sneaky about grandma's money, dad's money, the inheritance. Maybe they're trying to sabotage something. And take it how it resonates, my friends. Because there's this kind of sneaky behavior in the background where someone's trying to get away with something. Or you can know that I had to leave this love situation. I'm going to balance myself because they were being sneaky. Maybe they're trying to sneak back into your life. If it, if it was just a let go of a love situation, friendship, something of that nature. You could feel there's some kind of sneaky behavior, deception going on. But I still feel like no matter what, you're still dealing with someone who's being deceptive, no matter what the situation is. Trying to pull veils behind the scenes, trying to pull strings where they don't have the right to do so in certain situations. Okay. And it's almost like you're just trying to move forward quietly. And it could have even been this person too that you were talking to, because you know you were telling your truth. You know that they were going to do such things, right? You'd already done all that. But it's almost like I don't need to go back and tell my truth again. I don't need to say what I need to say again. I'm walking away quietly. I don't need to say what I needed to say again, right? Okay, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.